In the last video, I talked through our voting system and I showed you how it worked. And we ended the video with our add item field actually not working the way we expected. And the reason for that is that we didn't make our carts controller yet because the field, once we click the add button, it'll add the quantity into our carts. Now, in one of the previous videos, we did create the cart model, but we didn't create the controller, so that's the thing we need to do. But before we get to that, let's click on chicken breast. It says missing template or product show, and that's because we are missing the show view. So let's just go ahead and create that for this video. So let's flip over to our project and go to org products and do new file. So the first thing we want to do here is we want to open up some divs, and we got to save this first as show.html.erb, and now we'll open up the divs. And inside the divs, we're going to have call md9 and offset 2 and main. Good enough? Okay, now we're going to provide our title. And then we'll open up another div. This will have a class of md12. And inside this, we'll have another div class with md12. And we'll have an ID of prod info. Now we want to show the picture for this item. So inside this div, I'm just gonna put in the image product info image, and this is pretty much the same as what we went through before. So I'm not going to spend any time in explaining it. Let's just align that. And after that, we're going to have our name. So let's just put an H4 with the ID of title and the product info name. And we also need the ID because the ID is used when we are adding items to a cart using JavaScript. So we're just going to add an ID. And we're going to add the grocer's name. And after that, we're going to add the category and subcategory that this item belongs to. Now the price is the same as always. We're going to have our currency symbol and number with precision 2. And again, it's going to have weight in grams, but that is going to be an if-else statement, because if it does not equal 0, then we want to show the weight in grams. If it does equal 0, then we won't show it at all. And we're going to have the same if-else statement for available quantity. So if the quantity is greater than 150, then we'll hide the field. There's a lot of stock. Else, we will not show anything. And we're going to have the same deal for the expiry date. So this is a lot of code that you've already seen before, so that's why I'm not going to explain it. And again, we're going to have a description. And that's the end of our div here. So after this, we're going to have this order online field. So if the order online is true, then we will have to spit out the text boxes that allow the user to purchase the item. And after this, close that up. We would also want a field for the person to vote. So this is not the right code here, so let's just get the right code. So if the online order available is true, then our divs are going to have to look a little bit weird or a little bit different than the well, they actually doesn't look different at all. This is code you've already seen before. But since since if we don't have online order available, our HTML is structured uh, one way. If we do have it, then we'll have to structure our HTML to look the same way. So I explained that in one of the previous videos. So if you don't get it, then you can look back and review. Other than that, that's all I wanted to show for this video. So this is our show.html.erb for our org products. Let's just move this div to align with the rest of them. And this end over, and we're good. So let's flip back over to our project Neo and refresh the page. Click on chicken breast, and we run into an error. This error is because we have not yet coded up the show function. So that's what we'll do in our next video. If you enjoyed this video, please rate, comment, and subscribe. Leave comments and questions in the comment box below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.